I need to review the legal terms in the agreement before signing. We must comply with corporate governance requirements at all times. The contract will be legally binding once both parties sign it. I would like to request a written clarification of the policy change. Please provide documentation to support your claim. We are required to follow regulatory procedures before approval. The investigation must remain confidential during the review. All employment decisions must comply with applicable labor laws. We must document the process to avoid legal disputes. The agreement cannot be modified without mutual consent. We are obligated to disclose conflicts of interest. The new regulation will take effect on the 1st of next month. The company reserves the right to terminate the contract. Any breach of confidentiality may lead to legal consequences. Please sign and return this document by the designated date. Payment terms must be strictly followed as stated. Your request must be submitted in written format. We are legally required to report compliance issues. The updated policy supersedes all previous versions. We need to keep accurate records for audit purposes. The regulation applies to both internal and external activities. Legal review must take place before making a final decision. Your signature indicates acknowledgement and acceptance. The dispute will be settled through arbitration. Employees must follow data protection requirements. Failure to comply may result in disciplinary action. This notice serves as official documentation. Personnel information must be handled securely. The agreement includes an automatic renewal clause. Your statement will be recorded as part of the report. We require a legal review before releasing this document. Management must approve this decision in writing. We need to verify whether this issue violates company policy. The policy applies universally across departments. We must retain all legal correspondence for documentation. Your complaint will be handled according to formal procedure. All employees should comply with workplace standards. The claim has been submitted for legal examination. Your employment rights remain fully protected. The terms stated here are non-negotiable. Our team will prepare a written statement for submission. The disciplinary decision is based on documented evidence. We must follow due process before issuing termination. The policy revision will be disclosed through email. Legal implications must be assessed prior to implementation. We will proceed according to contractual obligations. Please acknowledge receipt of this document. The agreement outlines liability responsibilities. This provision protects both employer and employee. We will issue the official notice within 2 business days. Your request must be verified before approval. We may need to consult external legal advisors. Employee rights must be respected at all times. The contract includes an early termination option. We will update compliance records accordingly. Your statement will remain confidential throughout the review. We must ensure transparency during this inquiry. A written explanation is required for the adjustment. All operations need to align with legal standards. We must notify all relevant departments prior to implementation. The review committee will evaluate supporting evidence. Incorrect reporting may result in legal penalties. This decision must be clearly justified in writing. Your request will be reviewed according to compliance rules. The signed file must be archived for official records. This matter involves protected personal information. We will take disciplinary action if necessary. We are responsible for reporting violations immediately. Your role requires strict adherence to confidentiality. The policy must be interpreted according to legal standards. All employees have the right to access relevant information. This document is issued for official reference. Your statement will be attached to the final report. We must provide accurate information to regulators. The decision was made after legal consultation. Please confirm that you have read the full disclosure. Approval is granted based on compliance verification. The data will be retained for compliance review. Both parties must reach mutual agreement in writing. Failure to correct the violation may escalate further. Compensation is subject to legal evaluation. We need an official response before proceeding. The company is obligated to disclose potential risks. All verbal agreements must be documented. This request cannot be executed without authorization. We will maintain official correspondence for record keeping. The statement is accurate at the time of submission. Investigation results will be communicated in written form. This matter requires an internal compliance meeting. Employees must report any irregularities immediately. The evidence was obtained through verified sources. We are authorized to take administrative measures. The terms clearly outline dispute settlement procedures. The request was denied due to insufficient documentation. This update is mandatory for all departments. Additional verification is required before approval. We will provide supporting records if requested. Employees must confirm acknowledgement of receipt. The process must remain impartial throughout review. Legal restrictions apply under this agreement. Please submit relevant documentation within the deadline. We have complied with all administrative requirements. A follow-up statement will be issued later. The reported data must remain unchanged. This policy remains in effect until further notice. All forms must be filed properly. Your approval is essential for this transaction. This adjustment is made in accordance with regulations. Our findings will be shared with the Compliance Division. This revision requires immediate implementation. We cannot proceed without procedural confirmation. The submitted documents will be authenticated. Your access rights are subject to approval. Any inaccurate disclosure must be corrected promptly. The company guarantees lawful handling of employee records. You may request a formal review if you disagree. We have received written consent regarding this matter. Please refer to the attached clause for details. We will conduct a full-scale internal audit. Evidence will be submitted for legal assessment. Audited results must be confirmed by both sides. The new guideline is consistent with industry practice. We will evaluate potential compliance risks. Your personal information will not be disclosed. All time-based legal obligations remain valid. This decision was made through official legal review. Please retain a signed copy for your reference. All supporting materials must be organized chronologically. The review board will issue an official recommendation. We must apply corrective measures when violations occur. The changes will be announced through internal communication. We are obligated to comply with external regulations. Your confirmation must be provided in writing. All risks have been evaluated and documented. We will provide a revised version for review. This issue requires administrative resolution. The contract period will be extended accordingly. You must complete disclosure before approval. The updated information replaces previous submissions. All related departments must be notified in writing. The compliance team will determine final responsibility. We confirm that all terms have been acknowledged. Please proceed only after official authorization. The agreement provides lawful protection for both parties. Further clarification will be provided upon request. We must comply with procedural fairness. Your participation is required during the review process. The issue has been resolved based on documented facts. All changes must be tracked for compliance purposes. This result will be included in the compliance summary. We will revise internal policies to reflect updated standards. Any appeal must be submitted before the stated deadline. All procedural steps must be disclosed transparently. The updated terms have been officially approved. A formal explanation will be sent to all stakeholders. We will monitor legal risk on an ongoing basis. Employees must abide by ethical responsibilities. No exceptions may be granted without legal review. Review personnel must act independently and objectively. All communications must be officially documented. You may request access to the archived materials. Your approval finalizes this administrative process. The decision reflects compliance with organizational policy. This record must be preserved indefinitely. Your consent is required to finalize the document. The legal form has been properly executed. The compliance adjustment meets regulatory expectations. We will coordinate with external authorities when needed. The action plan has been approved and documented.